Hello, my name is Corine Rijnhout and I'm a design team member from Studio Light, and today I'm going to show you the new 4 paper pads from Studio Light. And there are 2 card making pads and 2 die cut designer paper pads. And well, with the card making pads you can make 12 cards in a very easy way, because the designs are already done for you, so you have only to push out the elements and glue them together. Well, there is a winter woodland, and I think I'm going to take this one to make a card with. There is the winter woodland, the die cut designer paper pad, and that has designs, 8 patterns. There are 2 kind of great images to make a card with, and a lot of paper elements. You can push them out. You don't need a scissor. You can see that on the books. And there is a Snowy Winter Days, also a design die cut paper pad with the same 8 designs, 2 different pieces of great pictures for making a card with, and the small paper elements. And there is a Snowy Winter Days card making pad, and you have here also 12 cards you can make in the easiest way there is. So if you need more Christmas cards, these are not only for Christmas, because these are winter cards, but you can use them for your Christmas card, and then you're ready for Christmas in a quick way. So let's take the winter woodland, because I love the animals. So let's make this one. I love the fox and the little bird, so totally my thing. First we need the base of the card, and this is the base. Well, I can have, and as you see, when you hold it in a simple, quick way, you have your base of your card. It's the top layer, and this is the base, the back base. Oh, come on, you can do it. Well, maybe I am going to use a scissor, I'm not sure. But look how quickly it is. Ooh. Well, let's get rid of this one. It's a big leftover. And then you can do it like this, so it's easier to get lost. This one is not done as it has to be done. So, sorry, I have to need a scissor. I think because it's on the smaller edges. And you see, the back is also nice, so you can use it in 2 directions. For this one I'm going to get my scissors and cut it off. Well, there it is. But the back is also nice, so you can do it like this, if you like. I prefer doing it the green one on. First the green one, and then I think the brown one. Yes, then the brown ones. Well, shall we hold this one also out of the book? Then I have more space around me. Well, let's see what do I have. This is a leftover piece. I have some small dots and I don't like that. But what do I have to get rid of that? A small piece of... No, it's not small, it's a big one. But it works perfectly. And I'm going to use some gesso because I like the snowy edges on my card in a winter card. So if there is a little dot, then I get rid of it with the gesso. The most of it is getting away with this pad I'm using. Well, it's a little big one, I know. Normally we're using it inside in the house when we are going to paint the doors or whatever we want to paint. You can use this one, but now it's for me, it's for my papers. Okay, these are ready. And look at that. Oh, I saw this one and I loved it because in our backyard there's also a tree with a lot of these lovely birds. And now you can see them better because the leaves are falling. So I see all the birds flying around. Well, almost done. And now you can see two different sides. The bottom side, this is a leftover piece. You can use it if you want it. You can change it if you like it. I am going to make the card as it is decorated by the designer. Normally I am for these card making pads I'm using a cutting die from Studio Light or a stamp as extra because I like it to design it my own way. But hey, these are so lovely. It doesn't need extras. This one is so nice. And the other cards, well, because I don't like a lot of straight cards, I'm using some cutting dies with some edges or what else. So, let's take a little bit of gesso. Not too much. So for the edges, you hardly can see it, but it is there. Believe me. I don't want much, I want a little bit of it. You can see it over here, there. Yes, that's enough for me. It's not necessary to do it over the top. A little bit. A little bit is enough. This is the back card. It's the base. It looks like a house. Two houses. And well, you know, I love it. You can leave it this way, but you can also fold it. I think I'm going to fold it a little bit in half. So the card will stand out on its own. Otherwise I need a piece of extra on the back to let him stand. And I think it's better that he's standing on his own. Okay. 2 to go. Oh, that's a little bit too much, I think, but well. On the brown, you can see it better. Oh. And it's going to be a little bit lighter when it's dry, so, well. And because this is the second layer, it's not so bad when it's too much. Yes, I'm going to fold him in half. So, like this. So I have a card that can stand. I like that. Like this. Now we are going to decorate him. just the way the designer decorated herself. Yes, it's a lady, I know her. You only need some tacky glue from Studio Light to glue the card together. You can use also some tape if you like. We also have it from Studio Light. So this is, I think, straight in the middle. And the other side. So, and this one also in the middle, and I'm looking at the bottom and the top because I want to layer that point in the middle. Well, he's going away. Now he's okay. What side does this one has? The left. I love these card making pads because sometimes you need a card as quickly as you can, and then these are so much helpful. Oh, come on. In the middle. Great. And look at this. It's your backyard. I wish it was the same as on the card. Okay, well, now it's time to decorate it. And as I said, you can use some stamps if you like to give it a little bit of extra, but it doesn't need that. It's enough how it is. Well, let's push out the things we need. This one and a small bird. Oh, that's a little tiny one. Just be careful, don't lose it. Some wood and another tiny one. Well, shall I get rid of the extras because that's a little bit difficult to hold everything together. This one is your what do I need? Time for new adventures. Shall I do that or shall I well, I think the only way thing I'm going to change is the sentiments. A little bit of flowers and some more flowers and a smaller bird. And also a bird and some, well, how we call these ones? A little fox. Oh, I love the fox. Don't get damaged, please. A tiny bird. Wow, how small is he? Well, I think I love Winter Wonderland and sending you lots of love. Oh no, I think today is your special day. Sending you lots of love. Or happy birthday to you is also. No, I think sending you lots of love. Yes. Well, let's put this one aside so I can see how she made the card. And for this, I'm going to use my scissors because I don't want. And I thought it's not really. I have a small rope line. What do I see? Not a rope. Small line, that's not okay. The color, so let's use some gesso over there so I can make it a little bit snowier. I think this is a kind of window, not a real window, but a kind of thing so you can look through your garden. So, well, I'm going to, yes, give this one only with tacky glue. And we put it over here. And then this piece, I have more points, not so much small ones. And I don't like these, so I always cut them out. I think it looks better, so you don't have to do that. It's my point of view to do it. So, well, let's give me a piece of foam tape. We have lots of foam tapes from Studio Light, and I think this needs not a big one, only the 0.5 millimeters. And you don't have to make a big piece because you can't fold it. I love to fold it a little bit, the edges, so like this. Okay, where's my pokey tool? No, that's not the right one. Where does you live? He's gone. Oh no. Yes, it is. Well, then I'm going to take this one. That'll work also. But I'm not sure where he is going to. Well, put this one on the bottom over here. And I don't need to look how. Yes, I do. I see it. Because there's a little bit of green and you want to have to put the green on top. So the circle is going around like that. You see? There's this piece of circle, and over here it is. It needs to a little bit lower. Not much, but a little bit. Because otherwise the circle isn't the circle anymore. Well, what do I need more? Sentiments. Today is your special day. And let's get rid of this small one. And this one over here. And I need only on the back side, because it doesn't need to be much higher, but you have to help it, because this piece is a little bit higher than this piece. Well, and a little bit of tacky glue, so when I'm not on the right spot I can lift it and put it on the right side. Well, I like it like this one. Today is your special day. And I need a small bird, and I think that's this little guy. Yes, it is. And you can see it's going in like that. It has the same colors, you see? And a small, do I say that? Stripe, I think. I see a little thing that I have to get rid of. Oh, not his head, please. So, like that. And I think he needs to get like this way. I'm going to glue him with some tacky glue. I hope that works. Yes. Well, I think he can stand over there. A little bit higher. Well, come on, boy. You can do it. He's standing, no, he is standing on his own, not on top of that. So I do need some foam tape. He's not on top of the circle. I thought he stands on the circle, but it's not. And you know, we had a pokey tool, but it's gone. So, oh, my bird is turned upside down. So let's put him over there, I think. Sorry, I'm sneezing a little bit. Well, I think he's gonna go up over there. Yes, that's the right spot. Now he stands perfectly. Oh, look at him. I love him. I think this side is almost done. I have some small woods for the fire. And I think this one can also use some foam tape. Not too thick. I don't like it too thick. So give it this. I'm only working with the 0.5 thickness for today. Well, I think this is a great spot to put him over. And now I have some flowers, and well, let's look where they have to go. I think this one in the spot over there, I think. Yes. So another piece of foam. Well, I'm using a lot of foam. I like it because you get a little bit of depth in your card. It gives some extras. So this one is coming over here. You can see it because the green ones is the bushes from behind. Do I have a point of view here? A small point. And another small point. Not much. Also a little piece of foam tape. Maybe we can give it a little bit of extra with snow. Well, I think so. So that's the thing I like. Snow, gesso, snow, and some glitters on a winter card. Well, this one is coming over here. And where do I have more? Some birds. Where are all the birds from? Oh, for in the... Yes, I see it. Sending you lots of love. I think it's coming over there. Shall I give that a little bit of more extra, some higher? This is, I think, 1.5. I have a lot of this. Well, you need it. I put him over there, and I'm looking at the stripes on my card, so it's a little bit straight. Well, the great fox, I love him. He is looking at the birds. but luckily he can't get them. Maybe he's a friend of them. Let's think that way, because he's a good looking guy. So, another piece of foam. And I think I'm going to put it like that, so I have a little bit over here. And on his tail. So everything is... Yes, I can get rid of that later. I'm going to use a snow. You can't see it anymore. I have to... I put it a little bit too low, but well, I'm going to use some snow so you don't see that. I'm sorry for my sniffing. It's because I think I'm... Well, let's give it a look. Because I see a small sign that's the same direction like that. Well, look at him. And we are going to give some small birds. Well, this one is coming over here. Whoa. Can I give it a little bit of hot glue maybe? I'm not sure if it's already hot. So let's get... Yes, it is. Give it a try. A little bit of... That works much, much better for me. Look at him, he's sitting on the fence. And do I have more over? Oh yes, this one is sitting. Oh, that was a little bit of glue. This one is sitting on the wood. Over there, I think. So a small little bit of hot glue, and he's sitting like that. And I have a bird. I need a bird for over there. I thought it will I have to make them 3-dimensional, but that's not necessary. This one is coming on top. Of the couch. Well, I think it's not a couch, because a couch is for inside. Or do you call it also a couch outside? Well, let's give it a little bit of glimmer. Because I like the glimmer and shimmer and, well, that everyone. And then the card is finished. And you see how quick it was made. Let's give this one. I need this, and I need some snow. And the snow is also from Studio Light. Well, I like it. I love it. So give it some extras. Well, I was afraid it wasn't working, but he is working. A little bit over there, and a little bit over there. So I can give it some shine. And I'm not going over all the places of snow, because that's too much, but I think the fox is sitting in the snow. That's what I like. And on the bottom of the flowers, so you can't see it, that it is a little bit higher. Well, maybe a little bit over there for the extra shine. And I think maybe some over there, and a little bit on the top of this one, and a little bit on the top. I like it to do it like this. I want some glitter and glamour. So let's give it some glitter and glamour. Well, this is enough, because otherwise my card is only snow, and that's not the way it has to be. But for the extra, it's fun, I think. You don't need to do that. From my point of view, I like it. Well, that's a little bit too much. Well, let's give it back in the container. I hope I can get all back. Yes, that'll work. And now you can see the shine on the card. Well, I love it. I hope you liked the video, and see you on the next one. These card making pads are now for sale in stores. So I love the shimmer. Thank you. Bye bye.